Rain Man, what can I say? This movie is retarded. Oh, that's not socially acceptable to say anymore. Plus, this movie is not about retardation at all anyways. So, this movie is autistic? This movie won the Academy Award for Best Picture and it deserved it. It was just great to see this relationship between two brothers that never met before. A lot of people hate Tom Cruise, but I think he's an amazing actor. You could feel his frustration. You could tell when he was trying to be nice or when he was just pretending to get his own benefits. The change he underwent was so evident in the way he reacted to Raymond, and it even showed in his facial expressions. I really like Tom Cruise and I think he often doesn't get the credit that he deserves. Like water, we all love juice and pop and crazy drinks, but we look at water like a chore, like some medicine we have to drink. Yes, that added flavor is amazing, but it would not flow as good or taste as nice if water wasn't added. I am such a hypocrite because I think water is gross and it tastes nasty. But nonetheless, appreciate water, appreciate Tom Cruise. But the one who stole the movie here was Dustin Hoffman. The voice, the actions, the way he moved his eyes, how he tilted his head. He was not Dustin Hoffman, he was Raymond. He completely immersed himself into the character and it came alive. Which is crazy because at first Dustin Hoffman wasn't happy with his performance. He even wanted to quit because he thought he was doing such a horrible job with this part. I guess it's kind of like when you're meeting your girlfriend's parents for the first time and you think you're doing so horrible, but it turns out they love you. Of course, that is a generalization because that doesn't really happen to me. Because apparently, and this has actually been said about me by parents of previous girlfriends, I have a face that looks like a drug addict. And apparently, parents aren't too fond of that. My point is, from what I've heard, Dustin Hoffman isn't one of the nicest actors to work with, but as an actual actor, he's incredible. And there are not too many people with such a range of talent. I've had my fair share of contact with people with mental disorders, but never really a close relationship. That's why I recommend everyone see this movie. If you met an autistic person, you'll instantly feel that connection. And if you haven't, this is a great representation of how it is to deal with and interact with one. But the amazing thing about this movie is that this is not just a story about some autistic guy. There is so much more than that. It is also about stress, dealing with business, father-son relationships, and the whole movie is carried by these two guys. You don't even know what to root for. Raymond, he's in his own world. And even though Charlie's a jerk, you kind of feel sorry for him because he's in total debt and because of the horrible relationship he had with his father. And wouldn't you do the same? Raymond doesn't need nor does he comprehend the concept of money. I just could really feel for Charlie is what I'm trying to say. But let's talk about the score. It was amazing, it fit well with the whole mood throughout the whole journey of the movie. This was Hans Zimmer's first Hollywood score, which is incredible. If you don't know who Hans Zimmer is, he has composed for little movies such as Pirates of the Caribbean, Sherlock Holmes, The Dark Knight, Inception, The Lion King. In other words, he's amazing. One thing that I didn't like though, Tom Cruise's love interest. Why the heck did she kiss Raymond? Just to test him, or did she really enjoy it when he was watching her having sex? It just doesn't make sense to me. You don't kiss your boyfriend's brother. In my mind, whore. But her accent is very sexy and I wouldn't mind one of those wet kisses. Still, whore. See you later, crocodile.